All right, we're going to try this again. 4th down here for Sheldon as they continue to drive down the field. 4th and 9 on the 14-yard line. We change the speed here. And Brackey looking to throw, finds a receiver open. And it's going to be a 1st and goal for Sheldon. As Racky, pretty nimble on his feet there. So 1st and goal for Sheldon.
Hudson Ullman, Sawyer Honkamp on the stop. Looks like the ball is around the 3-yard line.
So 1st and goal from the 3. All right, going to hand it off up the middle, and South O'Brien. Oh, no, they didn't stop him. Touchdown, Jacob Inger. So the first score here.
Touchdown, Orange.
With 2:14 to go.
2 or 3-yard touchdown run with 2:14 to go in the first half.
Inger scores.
Orange 6, Wolverine 0.
So 6-0 here, 2:14 to go. And an extra point attempt here for Sheldon. Sheldon went right down the field, running the ball most of the way. Couple of pass plays in there, and the extra point is good. So 7-0 is our joining us here tonight on Fuller Digital Solutions.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Danielle Rayner.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
Community Agency knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. It's a journey to experience with the fastest internet speeds available. Contact TCA, connect to the speed you need, and enjoy the ride.
All right, here we go. 2:14 to go in the second quarter. South O'Brien to receive. Sawyer Honkamp and Riedemann back.
Deep for the Wolverines, Justin Paulson, Sawyer Honkamp.
Oh, Paulson back, excuse me.
Kicking off for the Orbs, #5, Matthew Meyer.
Go to the other camera. You want to try to get to halftime or not? All right. So we'll go to the old school. We're going to try the internet with the home camera and see if it works. Grab that camera just in case. All right, the internet struggles here continue. We're switching providers here, and we'll see how this goes. So South O'Brien not able to do anything on their possession, so it's a 1st and 10 for Sheldon, but just 1 second remaining here in this first half. South O'Brien trailing here 7-0. Wolverines will get the ball first in the second half, and just a simple handoff there.
That's the end of the first half with the score 4-7.
And that's going to be the end of the first half. 7-0. We're going to take a timeout here. We'll be back here in a little bit. Thanks for joining us tonight. Apologize for the technical difficulties. Hopefully we'll be smooth sailing here on out.
General Contracting, providing blue-collar work for blue-collar people. Brian Williams founded the company after a lifetime of construction trade experience. His goal, to bring a better experience at a better price. No cutting corners on the job, yet still the lowest price. He is a hard-working blue-collar guy making an honest living by providing work for blue-collar people. Contact Williams General Contracting in Calumet today by calling Brian at 712-229-2064.
Probably the biggest thing that we do a little bit different than a lot of schools is the live work side of the world. So when we teach our students, we actually, if you look around the shop and see what they're working on, in most cases it's a customer car, and so they get real world application.
Our engineering design program is basically drawing components, manufacturing of the components, and then we get into the inspection of the components. So they got to create it, make it, and inspect it just as they would in industry.
It feels good to be part of a team. The commitment, trust, and loyalty you share. One thing all teams have in common, a team logo. So when you want to show off your team spirit, ask 360 Custom Designs to join your team. Embroidery, decorated apparel, and promotional products to show pride for your favorite sports team and your company team. 360 Custom Designs in the former Darren's Clothing Company in downtown Cherokee and online at 360customdesigns.com.
Broadway Marketplace, Polina. New styles, new decor, new vibe. You can find it all at Broadway Marketplace, Polina. Here's a look at what we have on display now. We have a full-service floral shop for any occasion. Great selection of gifts. And we offer private classes. We do wedding installs too, and more. Find us on Facebook. Visit our store downtown Polina, Wednesday through Saturday. And let us know how we can help you.
And welcome back to halftime here. Kyle Jorgensen and Bryce Williams. Apologize once again for the technical difficulties. We did switch internet provider, so hopefully we will be good to go here for this second half. Sheldon did score a touchdown with 2:14 to go there in that second quarter with Jacob Inger on a nice drive for Sheldon. Marched it down the field and had a 3-yard touchdown run. And extra point was good, so we were 7-0 here. South O'Brien had a nice drive going on their opening possession. Had a 1st and goal, fumbled the first snap, got it back, fumbled the second snap, Sheldon got it back. And after that, just haven't gotten much going on offense. So, like I said, this is some new technology here for us tonight. We got the Huddle camera partnered up with Huddle, so automatic camera. And hopefully we'll be good to go here. We got some halftime entertainment for you. The South O'Brien Marching Band. Enjoy.
Tonight's halftime performance by the South O'Brien Marching Band will be a partial preview of their 2022 show, The King. The band is under direction of Becky Meyer, and the color guard is directed by Michelle Aberson. Field commanders are seniors Grant Wagner and Peyton Farquhar. They are excited to present their field show featuring music by the King of Rock and Roll, Elvis Presley, in stages to you over the course of the 4 home football games this season. The music department would like to ask for your support during the upcoming Just Donate fundraiser on Monday, September 5th. That's Labor Day, from 4 to 8 p.m. Drum Major Grant Wagner, the field is yours.
pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
This week's game at Sioux Central.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
The following sponsors of our
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
Vitality Chiropractic Group. Construction.
Did you know Iowa is the 12th largest milk-producing state in the United States? In Iowa, the average dairy cow produced 7 gallons of milk per day, and in May, Iowa dairy farms produced approximately 451 million pounds of milk. Rhoda Dairy is a proud dairy farm right here in O'Brien County and provides local jobs. When you sit down for your next meal, enjoy a nice cold glass of milk to go with it. Rhoda Dairy would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines the best of luck all season long.
Sponsors 100 to 140.
Savings Bank of Primgar, serving the Primgar area for over 125 years. Our team is committed to great customer service, dependability, going the extra mile. Mobile banking, ATM service, convenient drive-through, online bill pay service. Some of the many reasons to bank with a friendly team at Savings Bank of Primgar, also with locations in Hartley and Lake Park. And visit us online at savingsbankia.com.
Support them for their support of South O'Brien Athletics. Iowa State Bank is again donating $75 for every South O'Brien.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Big store selection with small town service. Yes, that's right. Whether you need bedroom furniture or are looking for decorations to make your home feel more like a home, check out Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. Snooks carries a large selection of chairs, recliners, sofas, dressers, and more, with the individual customer service to help you find what works best for you.
Please consider the original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids on your way anyway and online at snooks1.com.
When was the last time you reviewed your insurance policies? Hi, this is Kent Faust, and our goal at South O'Brien Insurance is to provide the broadest coverage at the most affordable cost. Insurance has changed dramatically over the years, and now, more than ever, a comparison may be to your advantage. Call South O'Brien Insurance today to see what we can do for you.
All right, welcome back. Hoping we got things situated here with different internet. South O'Brien trailing here 7-0, of course, at halftime. Sheldon had a nice drive there in that second quarter. And, of course, Jacob Inger scored with a 3-yard touchdown run with 2:14 to go. Extra point was good, and that made the score 7-0. Sheldon leading here. South O'Brien did have one good drive in that first half. Got it first and goal. Van Lift mishandled the snap, fell back on it, and then the next play, South O'Brien fumbled it again and turned it over to Sheldon. So 7-0, Sheldon leading here. I know that scoreboard a little small to see on your screen. Hopefully you can see it all right. And South O'Brien did defer to start the game, so they will get this opening kickoff here for the second half. That sun has gone down over there, and it's getting much more pleasant up here in this press box as it was pretty warm to start the game off. So we are just moments away here from getting going here in the second half. And we'll take a look at that temperature here as we're getting ready to go here for second half action here. Hard to believe how fast these weeks go by, but second week of football here already. And it looks like it is 77 degrees here. Just a light breeze out of the north-northwest, about 9 miles an hour. So we are ready to go for second half action. And like I said, hopefully we'll be good to go this second half and be able to keep things going. Thanks everyone for joining us out there in Facebook or YouTube land, excuse me. South O'Brien, like I said, will receive. Looks like Sawyer Homecomp and Boston Reedman back to receive for South O'Brien.
Wolverines won the toss, deferred to the second half, and now they'll receive at the north end of the field.
And kicking for Sheldon is Matthew Meyer.
Kicking off for the Orbs, number 5, Matthew Meyer.
And here we go, second half action coming up. Thanks again for J&K Insurance and the Pleat and Body Shop, our pregame and scoreboard sponsors respectively. And here we go, a nice kickoff, end over end. It's going to be fielded by one of the up man. And that was Justin Polson, number 26, that caught that. So South O'Brien, a pretty good field position here.
Jordan Jez returning the kickoff.
Ball on the 35-yard line, first and 10. South O'Brien going to have to not shoot themselves in the foot here in the second half with turnovers or penalties. So first and 10, South O'Brien. Wagner in the backfield, Van Lift under center. And see what the call is here. And they're going to call an encroachment. So 5 free yards for South O'Brien. It's going to move the ball to the 40. And it'll be a first and 5 for the Wolverines. South O'Brien threw it a little bit there in that first half. Had some success on it. They're a lot better throwing the ball when they kind of surprise the other team. So first and 5. Haven't taken a shot downfield yet like they did last week against Sioux Central. Ullman and Riedemann split out to the right. Going to hand it off to Joe Sim, and he's going to lose some yards on that one. Or maybe back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 5 coming up. And met right in the hole.
Cole Josem on the carry, no gain, or it looks like they're not
That
moving the
was
chain.
Anthony Courtney, I
Tackle made
believe.
by number 55.
So 2nd and 5 for South O'Brien. Wagner back in as Wagner and Joe Sim exchange the backfield position, and a throw out to Riedemann, just a quick out, and not much of a gain over there. It's going to be pretty short, actually. Maybe a couple, 2 or 3 yards. And that's going to be a 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 coming up. Looks like, we'll give it a 3rd and 2. Ball at about the 43-yard line. Opening drive, second half, South O'Brien. And Joe Sim back in that backfield. And Sheldon in that backfield. Van Lift looking to throw. Oh, and he had a guy open. All kinds of pressure and just couldn't complete it. And here comes the punting unit for South O'Brien. Van Lift rolled out to his left, which it kind of has to throw across his body. Makes it a tough throw. But South O'Brien get a punt here with Mormon. Be a risky play to go for it inside your own territory there. So low snap, but Mormon fields it, and the punt is off a spiral, and it takes a bounce. And it looks like it's going to be a touchback, I think. Are they going to mark it down? Oh, they are going to mark it down. So I don't think he had control of it down there.
Looks like the Wolverines down the ball before it went in the end zone.
Officials are talking over there. We'll see what the call is here.
Hudson Ullman was the first.
And they are going to call a touchback. Kind of what I thought. Didn't have control of that ball, and it rolled into the end zone.
Now they're saying the ball went in the end zone. So it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
So a break there for Sheldon. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Orabs. $10:25 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Thanks for sticking with us here tonight. And Sheldon been running the ball. Get South O'Brien. We'll see some adjustments made here at halftime. And quarterback keeper around that left edge. He's got some room, and he picks up. Looks like he stepped out of bounds, actually. I was say it looked like he had a first down. It was Racky around that left side.
Yeah, nice carry, forced out of bounds by Dante Johnson. Looks like about a 6-yard.
So a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4 for the Orabs. And looks like the ball has just crossed that 25, so about 26-yard line. So 2nd and 4 for Sheldon. And going to hand it off to the second back through. And that's going to be a first down. And Sheldon kind of having their way out there with the running game. South O'Brien going to have to figure something out there on that front to slow down these Orabs. 1st and 10 for Sheldon. Ball on the 33-yard line. Racky under center, gets his team set. And going to hand it off to the back again, the left side. Puts his head down. And he's going to pick up about 5-6 yards on first down.
Mormon on the stop. Picked up 6 yards.
It's going to be a 2nd and 4 for Sheldon. And if you're South O'Brien, you can't give up 5-6 yards on that first down play. So 2nd and 4. Sheldon going to that left side. And this time they're going to go right up the middle. And it's going to be another first down, I believe. Yep, another first down run. And that one right up the middle for Sheldon. And we got a player down on the turf. It's Jacob Inger. A little slow to get up there. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes off the field here. And slowly coming off, yep. He'll be replaced by Ryan Volnick. So 1st and 10 for Sheldon. 44-yard line. Going to hand it off to Volnick. Left side, and another nice gain on 1st down. Going to pick up about 4 yards. And South O'Brien front line getting pushed off the ball. So 2nd and 6 for Sheldon. Out to the 48-yard line. And the Wolverines need a play here on defense to kind of turn this momentum. Even a stop for no gain or a loss here maybe. And a false start on the lead back. Jarrett Roos took a step a little bit early, and that might just be what South O'Brien needed there on defense, as that's going to back them up to a 2nd and 10, 2nd and 11 or so for Sheldon. The clock continues to go here. Just over 8 minutes to play here in this 3rd quarter. And Sheldon going to keep it on the ground with 3rd and long right at the middle, and a nice run. And that's going to be a 1st down run. That was Cooper Jansma, I believe, 23.
Run by the Orbs down to the Wolverine 45.
And South O'Brien had guys on him, but he just kept his legs churning and kept moving. And South O'Brien's going to have to wrap up. I thought initially he was going to be stopped for a short game, but he just kept on going there. So 1st and 10, 45-yard line for Sheldon. Hand it off. Nope, the quarterback's going to keep it. Fooled me on that one. And a flag comes in by the side judge here.
Across the 40, there's a penalty flag over here on this side of the field.
See what the call is here. But a nice 1st down pickup there for the quarterback, Racky, on the keeper around the right side. And it's going to be a holding call against Sheldon, so they're going to move back.
Holding penalty against the Orbs. That'll nullify that run.
So a break there for South O'Brien.
The ball back to about
Sheldon had a good situation there.
or at the 45-yard line, which
So they go from 145 to the other with the 10-yard penalty. 1st and 20 for Sheldon. And we'll see if Coach Lloyd here maybe goes to the air for the Orbs or keeps it on the ground. So 1st and 20 for Sheldon. Do have a receiver split out to the left. And they are going to throw it in a screen. And there's a block in the back called. And South O'Brien's Van Lift would have been there for the tackle, got pushed in the back by Colback, and Colback doesn't like it. And the official kind of staring him down a little bit there. Don't want to show up the official on the field. And block in the back. That's going to back up Sheldon another 10 yards. So Sheldon setting up the screenplay there.
back to about the 30-yard line. Now it'll be 1st down and 30.
It'll be 1st and 30 from the 30. Even longer than that, actually. They got to get all the way to the 35 on the other side. 1st and 35 for Sheldon. And going to hand it off. For South O'Brien here, just want to play smart and not give up too much. So 2nd down coming up. We got an injured player on the field. We'll take a timeout with him. We'll be back here in a little bit. Thanks for joining us on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Community Agency knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. It's a journey to experience with the fastest internet speeds available. Contact TCA, connect to the speed you need, and enjoy the ride.
General Contracting, providing blue-collar work for blue-collar people. Brian Williams founded the company after a lifetime of construction trade experience. His goal? To bring a better experience at a better price. No cutting corners on the job, yet still the lowest price. He is a hard-working blue-collar guy making an honest living by providing work for blue-collar people. Contact Williams General Contracting in Calumet today by calling Brian at 712-229-2064.
I like living in the dorms at NCC because it's a short walk to class. We do get free perks on campus. We get free laundry, we get free cable, free internet, free utilities. I do feel like I'm getting college experience at NCC.
At NCC, we have EMT classes that cover many things: trauma emergency, medical emergencies, all the way to delivering a baby. There's just many more opportunities for EMS that allow you to grow not only as a person, but in your career as well.
All right, injured player there was 56, Anthony Courtney. So a 2nd and 30 coming up here for Sheldon after the injury. And going to be another handoff. And a nice tackle. South O'Brien there. Keaton Sampson. And that was on Ryan Volnek. Short gain. And it's going to bring up, it'll be about a 3rd and 28 to go for Sheldon. So South O'Brien here, got to be careful. You don't want a pass interference call or something that will give Sheldon a automatic first down. So here we go, 3rd and 28. Big play here for Wolverine defense. And they are going to throw it. Racking back, he's going to take off. Gets around the end, and he got quite a bit yardage back there. He's pretty quick out of the backfield. If you're Sheldon, kind of like what you see there from Racky. That's going to put him about a 3rd and 10, or 4th and 10, excuse me.
4th down and about 11.
If you're Sheldon here, see what they're going to do. Looks like the punt unit is coming on. Wasn't sure if maybe they would try to go for this one, but I'm going to pin the South O'Brien offense back.
Justin Paulson, Sawyer Heinkamp back for the punt return. Austin Riedemann.
And just about got a piece of that on the punt. And that's going to roll down to the 15 and be fielded down by Isaac Wenth for Sheldon.
Where they'll have a 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 for South O'Brien. 4:51 here to go in this 3rd quarter. And South O'Brien needing some positive momentum here on this offensive side of things. Haven't had much going since that 1st quarter drive. Turning into a beautiful evening here up in Paulina. And here's South O'Brien Van Lift. Going to hand it off to Wagner. And I think he got back to the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard. So 2nd and long coming up for South O'Brien. And the last thing you want to do after the defense was on the field for a long time there is go 3 and out here. So 2nd and 9 on the 16-yard line. Josim in the back. Oh, excuse me, that is still Wagner in the backfield. And Van Lift hands it off to Wagner again, and nowhere to go again. Actually going to use a couple. And Sheldon getting some penetration.
Wagner on the carry.
So back-to-back carries by Wagner, and it's going to result in a 3rd and 11 for South O'Brien.
24, Ryan Volnek.
We'll see what Wolverines do here. Just Joe Sim now in the backfield for the Wolverines. And they're going to throw this time. Van Lift throws it across, and it's picked off. And Sheldon's going to be in some pretty prime field position here. Didn't really have anybody open on the play. That was
and return back to around the Wolverine 20.
Inger with the interception. And there's an illegal forward pass, but they're going to decline that. As Van Lift came around that corner, rolling to his left. No one there to go to, really open, and threw it up anyways, and an interception. And South O'Brien defense on their heels. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Sheldon from just inside the 20-yard, or right at the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10. South O'Brien defense been on the field most of this half. And they gotta try to keep Sheldon out of this end zone here. And try to go around the edge, and a little bit of a stutter there, and South O'Brien did a nice job on that one.
Keaton Sampson,
Van Lift and Sampson in on that tackle.
gain of maybe 2 yards.
Couple yards there.
2nd down and 8.
Even on the plays that South O'Brien does a good job, Sheldon's still picking up a couple yards. So Sheldon with those 3 running backs in the backfield with Inger, the deep back. Racky under center. And pretty good gain there.
Sawyer Honkamp on the stop.
Going to get that ball down to about a 3rd and 3, so they're going to pick up about 6 yards.
About a 3rd down and 3.
South O'Brien defense fooled a little bit on that one as they tackled the running back in the backfield without the ball. So 3rd and 3, a big 3rd down here for the defense. Of course, 4th down territory, but ended it right up the middle. And looks like they're going to give him a 1st down, I do believe. Yeah, 1st down. It's going to be a 1st and goal for Sheldon. Sheldon, like I said, kind of see the momentum shifting here partway through this game, and the line kind of taking over and kind of had their way. South O'Brien going to need a penalty or a turnover or something to happen here to keep Sheldon out of the end zone. So 1st and 10 for Sheldon. Hand it off to Volnick. He's going to pick up about 5 yards. So 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. And if you're the Wolverine defense, giving up too much yardage on 1st down.
About the 5-yard line, it'll be 2nd and goal from the 5.
So 2nd and goal, 5-yard line. South O'Brien struggling on offense here. Last thing you want to do is go down 2 scores in this game. Racky hands it off to Volnick again, left side. And the defense rises that time, but still picks up a couple yards.
Leo Sells on the stop.
So it's going to be 3rd and goal.
Short of the goal line, looks like it's maybe the 4.
3rd and goal from the 4 3-yard line.
3rd and goal.
Hard to see here from this vantage point. Got to watch out for that quarterback. He's quick under center there. So 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Racky good on his feet. Haven't seen him run a whole lot, but when he has, he's been effective. And going to hand it off again to Inger. And defense with a big stop. And that's going to be a 4th down and goal. And most likely, the 4th and goal play will probably come here in this 4th quarter.
Bring up a 4th and goal.
Sheldon does have a pretty good kicker. He was kicking here at halftime, and he can boot him pretty good. So, not sure if Coach maybe will opt to go for a field goal. But it looks like they will go to the 4th quarter, 7-0. South O'Brien trailing. We'll be back in 1 minute here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Thanks for joining us tonight.
It feels good to be part of a team. The commitment, trust, and loyalty you share. One thing all teams have in common, a team logo. So when you want to show off your team spirit, ask 360 Custom Designs to join your team. Embroidery, decorated apparel, and promotional products to show pride for your favorite sports team and your company team. 360 Custom Designs in the former Darren's Clothing Company in downtown Cherokee and online at 360customdesigns.com.
Broadway Marketplace, Polina. New styles, new decor, new vibe. You can find it all at Broadway Marketplace, Polina. Here's a look at what we have on display now. We have a full-service floral shop for any occasion, great selection of gifts, and we offer private classes. We do wedding installs too, and more. Find us on Facebook. Visit our store downtown Polina Wednesday through Saturday, and let us know how we can help you. You'll always find something you love at Broadway Marketplace.
All right, quarter number 4 coming up. 12 minutes to go, 7-0. Sheldon scored in that first quarter. 2:14 to go was Anger. And we'll see here with a 4th and goal from the 6-yard line. And I think it's the field goal unit on the field. Yep, they are going to kick it. I kind of thought maybe they would. So field goal attempt. And he's got plenty of leg. And a bad snap, but he holds it. And it is good. And that is huge as that puts them up by 2 scores. 11:56 to go. It's 10-0. We'll be back in 1 minute here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price, and it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
All right, that was a field goal by Matthew Meyer, number 5, with 11:56 to go. Put Sheldon up 10-0, and Meyer going to kick off here for the Orebs, and an end-over-end kick fielded by Riedemann. Makes a move around the end, got an alley, and Sheldon closes quickly. Crowd got excited there just for a moment. So South O'Brien going to have to get the big offense going here to get back into this ball game. Plenty of time, 11:45 to go. Oh, there is a flag out there. Didn't see that flag until late. See what this call is here. Dead ball, personal foul against Sheldon, so it's going to put South O'Brien in real good position. So the Wolverines, a great opportunity here on the personal foul, going to have the ball across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Cole Josim in the backfield for South O'Brien. And the Wolverines would really like a quick score here. Riedemann comes in motion. Van Lift going to pitch it out to Josim. And not a lot of running room there for Josim. Right in front of us here, he's going to pick up about 3 yards. And Sheldon with nice pursuit out there on that edge, and they are ready for that toss play. So 2nd and 7 for South O'Brien. And Wagner runs the play in for the Wolverines. Not a lot of offense for South O'Brien here tonight. Last week, almost 300 yards rushing, and probably not even close to 100 yet here tonight. Riedemann comes in motion again for the Wolverines. Van Lift going to throw and try to go to Hudson Ullman over there. Had 2 defenders on him. Kind of a slant play. And incomplete. So if you're Coach Furman, I'm sure you want to pick up 4 or 5 yards here and put yourself in a position to possibly go for it on 4th down. So 3rd and 7 coming up for South O'Brien. Joe Sim back in for the Wolverines. Riedemann comes in motion again. And a false start on South O'Brien. And that's going to back him up. 3rd and long. South O'Brien was going to put the ball in the air there again. So we'll see what Coach goes with here.
12 after the legal motion penalty.
Wagner and Joe Sim trade places again. A few substitutions there for the offense. So 3rd and 12. And clock at 10:51. Riedemann comes in motion. And they're going to throw it again. And it's picked off again by Sheldon. That was Racky, the quarterback, on defense.
Pass is intercepted by number 10.
Looks like they were looking for Dane Mormon. Had a lot of traffic around him. And South O'Brien, golden opportunity on offense, just not able to do anything with it. And 2nd interception on the night by Van Lift, intercepted by Racky. And Sheldon gets the ball back, 10:40 to go, on the 48-yard line of their own territory here. Here we go, Racky under center. Going to hand it off to Volnek. And a better job by the defense there on that one, just a couple yards.
About 2 yards.
The Wolverines
2nd down and 8.
going to need a pretty good play, couple plays here to get that ball back quickly. So 2nd and long for Sheldon. 2nd and 8, right at the 50-yard line. Both teams, all 3 timeouts left here in this 4th quarter. And going to hand it off to the middleman. And down. Seen some guys fighting there, and it was hard to tell who had the ball there. That was Jarrett Roos right at the middle. He's going to pick up a couple yards. 3rd and 6 for Sheldon. So if you're the South O'Brien here, you don't want to give up too much because Sheldon probably go for it on 4th and short here in South O'Brien territory. So 3rd and 6 for the Orebs. And it looks like they're going to throw. And Racky takes off. And a nice job. He is quick, but he is tackled over there. My view was blocked. Leo Sells on the tackle. So a nice job by Sells. Racky gets around that end, and he's got a 1st down pretty easily. So South O'Brien does get a 3 and out and forces a punt. And a handshake there in the middle. I'm not sure what that's all about, but got a handshake from the Sheldon South O'Brien players. So some good sportsmanship there after the play. And we're going to have a punt coming up. Riedemann back deep. And a high end over end kick and a fair catch called. Caught.
Wolverines will take over after the exchange of punt.
I think about the 15-yard line.
Back in their own territory.
8:30 to go. South O'Brien gets the ball back. And the Wolverines needed to find pay dirt here. 32 points last week. Of course, 25 of those coming in the second half as they led 7-0 against Sioux Central at halftime.
Wolverines have the ball first and 10.
Passing game been a struggle here tonight, but of course South O'Brien better at throwing the ball when they catch the other team on surprise, not when they have to throw the ball. Man lift under center. Sends a man in motion. Looking to throw again. And ball's batted down, and there's a penalty flag.
And this pass is deflected, incomplete. It'll bring up a second down and 10.
And I'm not sure what this call is going to be here. Waiting for the official. Chop block against South O'Brien, so that's a big penalty against the Wolverines. That's going to back them up even deeper. South O'Brien needs to bust a big play here, as that's going to march them back to the 5-yard line.
The distance to the goal. It'll be second down and about 17.
First and 17 from the 8-yard line. Time and distance against the Wolverines here with an offense that has struggled tonight. And they do hand it off. Not a whole lot there, maybe a couple yards. Wagner picks up 2. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 15 for the Wolverines.
Jacob Hanger, gain of maybe a couple of yards. So we'll bring up a second down and 15.
Second and 15. Clock continues to go. Under 8 minutes. Joe Sim in the backfield. Riedemann goes in motion for the Wolverines. And they're going to have another penalty, a false start against South O'Brien. And the Wolverine offense not helping themselves out by moving backwards.
Encroachment against the defense.
Oh, they
5 yards.
They called it against Sheldon.
It'll be about second down and 10 when play resumes.
So a break there for South O'Brien, as I thought the offense had jumped, but called on the defense. So 2nd and 11 for South O'Brien. Hudson Ullman checking into the game. Senior. The Wolverines coming out in a different formation. This is a pretty tight split here. Ullman goes in motion. Van Lift hands it off. And just about had a seam there was Joe Sim, and he is down. Looks like he's holding his ankle, trying to get up here. And we'll take a quick timeout here. We'll see if Cole Joe Sim is hopefully okay. Back here in a little bit. Thanks for joining us.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
So it'll be first and 10 for the
All right.
Wolverines.
Joe Sim kind of hobbled off the field on one foot. Looked like his right ankle. We'll see if he's able to regroup and get back in here tonight. So first down for South O'Brien. 7.5 minutes to go, 7:26 actually. South O'Brien going to pitch it out to Wagner, trying to get the edge. And they're going to pick up a decent gain there, about 4 or 5 yards. South O'Brien going to a little bit different formation. Last couple plays, a little bit tighter split there. See if Coach Furman's got a pass play out of that, maybe slip somebody deep down the field. So 2nd and 5. 2nd and 4, somewhere right in that range for South O'Brien on the 31-yard line. Going to pitch it to Wagner again. Cuts it back up the field. And going to be close to a first down, just a little bit short.
Grant Wagner out to about the 35-yard line.
So far, Josim has not come back on the field.
26.
Hudson Ullman and Sawyer Honkamp running the plays in now. 3rd and short for the Wolverines. I think a QB sneak coming up here. Nope. And Van Lift had no chance. Got the ball and just immediately tackled. Not sure what happened there. Somebody missed a blocking assignment. And Wolverines going to have to go for it here. Or is Coach going to punt it? Down by 10 with under 6 minutes to go. Looks like they will. Looks like they are going to punt it. So Mormon back to punt for South O'Brien. And the punt's underway. Kind of dies and takes a Sheldon bounce, so not a big net gain there for the Wolverines. And South O'Brien going to have to have a real quick stop here and have some big plays happen to get back into this game.
Orbs will take over 1st and 10 at their own 47.
Golden opportunity there, 3rd and 1, and Van Lift just got blown up there. So here we go, 1st and 10 for Sheldon at the 47-yard line. And if South O'Brien could ever use a turnover here, this would be the time. Racky going to hand it off to the trailing back, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards and first down. Volnek, 7 yard. Give him 7 yards. And each first down that Sheldon gets here is going to really take a lot of time off the clock. So 2nd and 3 coming up for the Orebs, in no hurry here as they got that 10-point lead and the clock in their favor. They're going to hand it off. Good pursuit by South O'Brien, but he still got the edge. Just going to be short of the first down. Coy DeBoer.
Boston Reedham and Sawyer Honkamp on the stop.
Man, South O'Brien could have had him stop for a loss.
3rd down and 2.
And a nice job by DeBoer getting around him and picking up a yard. So 3rd and a long 2, maybe 3. And Sheldon letting that play clock bleed down as far as they can. And a false start. It's going to help South O'Brien out here. False start. Going to back up Sheldon 5 yards.
Against the Orebs, a 5-yard mark off. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 7.
So 3rd and 7 for Sheldon. Backs it up to the 49-yard line, just across the 50. Racky under center. Clock continues to go. He's going to roll out the throw. Got a man beat deep. And Ullman. Oh, there's going to be a pass interference call. And that's going to be a first down for Sheldon, and that is a big play. Referees meeting.
Pass was reflected incomplete, but there's a penalty flag in the defensive backfield.
And yeah, big call there. Pass interference against Hudson Ullman. And that is a first down on a 3rd and 7 with 3:23 to go. Referees did meet momentarily. Talk about it, and they stuck with the call. Ullman running after the play. Didn't turn his head around. So pass interference is always an automatic first down. So ball to the 35. And South O'Brien
Pass interference penalty was against the Wolverines. The Orbs have a 1st and 10. The ball at the Wolverine 35.
First down. Going to hand it off to Inger. He runs up the middle. He's going to pick up 5 yards. And Coach Furman's got to be getting close to using some timeouts here.
Gain of about 5 or 6 on the play. Jacob Van Lith on the stop. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 4.
I don't think he's talking to the official about that last pass interference call yet. So 2nd and 4 for Sheldon on the 31-yard line. Clock continues to move here. 2:45 to go. Racky takes a snap, going to hand it off to Inger again. He's going to have a first down and more. And he gets that ball down to the 22-yard line. And the Sheldon line, offense and defense, outsizing South O'Brien and pushing them around here tonight, because the Wolverines just have had troubles getting anything going. Both sides of the ball tonight. 2:25 to go, 1st and 10, 23-yard line for Sheldon. And they're going to bleed that play clock down as they're probably can't quite see it on the camera here, but letting it get down under 5 seconds. Snap it with 4 to go, hand it off. And there's going to be a timeout from South O'Brien. And we'll take a 30-second timeout with them back here in 30 seconds on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Did you know Iowa is the 12th largest milk-producing state in the United States? In Iowa, the average dairy cow produced 7 gallons of milk per day, and in May, Iowa dairy farms produced approximately 451 million pounds of milk. Rhoda Dairy is a proud dairy farm right here in O'Brien County and provides local jobs. When you sit down for your next meal, enjoy a nice cold glass of milk to go with it. Rhoda Dairy would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines the best of luck all season long.
All right, Wolverine timeout there, 2:02 to go. 2nd and 7 for Sheldon. And South O'Brien running out of time here. Going to have to try to create a turnover somehow. Joe Sim is running on the sideline here after twisting that ankle, but running with a pretty noticeable limp. Hopefully he'll be able to get that ankle ready to go for next week, as that'll be another tough ball game. South O'Brien will be at HMS. That'll be on the HMS stream next week. So 2nd and 7 from the 20-yard line. And going to hand it off. Uh-oh, this is going to be trouble. Running back gets around the end. That's going to be a touchdown. for Sheldon. That was Ryan Volnick with a 20-yard touchdown run. And that is the nail in the coffin here tonight.
Scores on a 20-yard touchdown run.
Oop, they're calling it by Inger. Excuse me, Jacob Inger with a 20-yard touchdown run. And it's 16-0. Sheldon going to go for the extra point with Matthew Meyer. So Inger with a minute 53 scores that touchdown run from 20 yards. And extra point is good by Meyer. And it's 17-0 with a minute 53 to go. We'll take a timeout here. We'll be back here for kickoff.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, three-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
All right, here we go. South O'Brien getting ready for the kickoff. Trailing by 17. Talking to Bryce Williams here between the break. And Sheldon's line offensively and defensively just a little bit better than South O'Brien tonight. And South O'Brien being a running team, that doesn't pan out very well. So Meyer ready to kick off here for Sheldon. Jacob Inger, number 3, with that last touchdown run, 20-yard run. His second TD on the night for Inger. Got around that edge and wasn't going to be caught. Kickoff, fielded by one of the up man. Nice return. Justin Paulson. So South O'Brien with some good field position, but minute 47 go, down by 17. So 3 possessions down. Going to have 3 scorers to get back into this thing. South O'Brien would probably just like to get some momentum here and get on the scoreboard. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines from the 47. Probably going to go to the air here. I don't think we've had a throw attempt to Willie Conley tonight. He had a touchdown reception last week. South O'Brien with 4 out there, and half the line took off, half of them didn't, and Van Lift paid the price on that one. I'm surprised there wasn't a flag thrown there. That play just looked really discombobulated from the get-go. So 2nd and 18 for South O'Brien. With a minute 10 to go, and this time they call the flag. So it's going to be an encroachment call.
Encroachment penalty against the Orange, the 5-yard step off. To about 2nd down and 11.
All right. 2nd and 11 coming up for the Wolverines, 45-yard line. 4 split out. Man in motion for the Wolverines. Looking to throw. Van Lift's going to be sacked. Just no time in that backfield. And that Sheldon defensive front dominating South O'Brien's front. And we're winding down here, 50 seconds to go. Sheldon going to go to 1-1 on the season. South O'Brien going to go to 1-1. And like I mentioned earlier, it's going to be a tough game next week on the road against Hartley Melvin Sanborn over in Hartley. And Sheldon, quick off the snap. South O'Brien, nice play there, running up the middle. And Coach Furman just going to let that clock keep going. Does have 2 timeouts, but take a miracle here at this point. South O'Brien, maybe one more play. And Coach Furman calls a timeout. One last timeout here. We'll take it with them. We'll be back here shortly on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Big store selection with small town service. Yes, that's right. Whether you need bedroom furniture or are looking for decorations to make your home feel more like a home, check out Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. Snooks carries a large selection of chairs, recliners, sofas, dressers, and more, with the individual customer service to help you find what works best for you.
Please consider the original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids on your way anyway and online at snooks1.com.
All right, well, I thought South O'Brien had a timeout, but apparently they didn't give it to him, so that is going to be a final score of 17-0. Sheldon victorious. Jacob Inger had a touchdown there in the second quarter, 2:14 to go in the first half. 3-yard score, 7-0 was the score at halftime. No more scoring till 11:56 to go in the fourth quarter with a field goal by Matthew Meyer. That made it 10-0. And then with 1:53 to go, Sheldon had another touchdown from Jacob Inger, a 20-yard run, and 17-0 final score. South O'Brien struggled on offense tonight after their opening drive, just not able to get anything going here tonight. So next week on Fuller Digital Solutions, like I mentioned earlier, the game will be at Hartley Melvin Sanborn, and that will be on the Hartley Melvin Sanborn stream. So make sure you tell your friends and everyone that they want to watch the game. Go to the go to the Hartley Melvin Sanborn stream on Fuller Digital Solutions. So for Bryce Williams and Kyle Jorgensen, thanks for joining us here tonight, and we will catch you next time.